course of 2023, I purchased, pulled, and traded for some incredible cards. But the catch is that I graded them all, and today we're going to be taking a look at them. But before we begin, I just want to let you know that every single one of these cards is going to be for sale in my eBay store, link down below. If you want to get a better price, hit me up on Instagram, and maybe we can work something out. While I do love a lot of these cards, I want to sell these off so I can make room for other things I want in my collection. If you're interested, let me know again, and let's get started. The total number of cards graded this time around was 27, starting out with a Candace from Silver Tempest. We have a Mint 9. As usual, prices will be on the screen. Total value will be on the screen at the very end. And we have a Friends in Sinnoh from Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith has a ton of awesome artworks. This one getting a Gem Mint 10. Let's go. I think I have another one of these in the submission. I didn't really take a look at this submission. I saw one or two cards before, which was a Pikachu and something else. I try not to look at the grades. Here we go. Another Friends in Sinnoh before they come back, just so I can have some more excitement when I see it in person. We have another Gem Mint 10. We have a Japanese back. I have a few vintage cards in here, which I'm really excited for. I'm not sure if this is going to be one of them. One of them in particular, I'm going to see if this is it. It is not it. This is a Dark Vaporeon. I pulled this on my birthday 2 years ago during my live stream. And it's honestly one of my favorite artworks, one of my favorite cards. And it got a Gem Mint 10. This is a non-holo, so it's a little bit easier. And it was well-centered, so that's pretty cool. I love PSA returns, watching them, getting them. It's just so much fun. This is a Rayquaza VMAX. This was a card. So every single card is going to have a backstory and where I got it. This one is actually pulled in one of my videos when I went to go to a card shop, and it's awesome. It's such a nice artwork. Another one from Silver Tempest with a Gem Mint 10. We're killing it today. We're killing it. I'm going a little quick because I do have 27 cards to go through. Not all of them are mine. This is a Miriam. This was pulled in my first live stream opening Silver Tempest. So it's not the alt art, but it's still pretty cool. It's a Miriam. Honestly, all the modern cards, I'm hopefully going to expect a 10. I know the Candace wasn't. This has a Gem Mint 10 also. It's the vintage cards that I'm really worried about. This is the Arceus V Figure Collection promo. That it is like the best collection box in like the past 2 years. Honestly, I think it's better than the Evolution ones, but that's just my opinion. I have like 5 of these and I sent in the best one. I'm really hoping for a 10, but promos are so annoying. Ugh. All right, that's okay. Still a really awesome card. We have a Japanese. This is probably going to be VMAX Climax, or yep, VMAX Climax. I also have V-Star. I think I have V-Star Universe cards in here too. This is the Sylveon VMAX. This was pulled also on my birthday, but last year, not 2 years ago. I do a birthday live stream every year. Definitely going to be one this year, so you better tune in. Really awesome card. VMAX Climax is getting pretty expensive compared to what it was not too long ago. It was like 50 bucks a box and cards weren't that expensive. But we're going to go ahead with a Gem Mint 10. Let's go. I think this is a pretty valuable card. I believe the next one is going to be the Sylveon VMAX from Brilliant Stars. I did put these in some sort of order when I submitted them, but I'm already noticing that they're kind of out of order. I did try to group 2 cards that I have the same next to each other. This one's significantly less valuable than the one from VMAX Climax. Also not as vibrant, though it is still a very nice card, and it has a Gem Mint 10. So far, I'm feeling pretty good. I think we've got a majority of 10s. From my first Scarlet and Violet box that I opened on stream, the Miraidon EX, the triple gold star here at Rarity at the bottom. I don't really think this is too valuable of a card, but I sent it in anyway, and it hopefully got a Gem Mint 10. Next up, we have the Special Delivery Charizard. This was sent to me as a gift on one of my most popular videos on the channel. I mistakenly thought this was from a mystery box that I had purchased, but it was actually sent as a gift, and I mixed up packages, and yeah, that's what happened. But this is still very cool to have. It did not come out of a mystery box. Someone sent it to me as a gift. These are super common cards. If it gets a 9, the value is pretty much the same as a raw card just because of how many are out there. So hopefully we pull the 10 on here. Mint 9. Still not too bad. One more card on the last pile. We have the Irida. This is from Crown Zenith also. I love Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith artworks just go so hard. We have the Irida from Crown Zenith with a Mint 9. This is definitely one I would have loved to get a 10 on. All the old back Japanese ones are going to get my heart racing because there is one card in particular that I sent that is ridiculously expensive, and I'm praying that it gets the 10. Okay, this is not the ridiculously expensive card. This is a Seadra, a Misty Seadra from Gym Heroes, I believe, in Japanese, like Gym 1. I pulled this on my birthday last year in December. This was a a pack that I won from Royalty Gaming Pokemon Saga. So shout out to him, and hopefully we can pull a 10 on this, even though honestly it looks so off center on the left, so I don't think it's going to get the 10. And it's also not too valuable of a card. Mint 9. Not a card I care too much about, but still nice. All right, is this going to be the one? Is this going to be the one I'm waiting for? It's not. It's even better than this one, but we do have the Dragonite. This was pulled in my fitness video. That video, honestly, it was so much fun to make. It was so good. Check it out if you haven't. The only issue with this one is that it's a little left side heavy. So maybe the centering is going to knock it down. The back is pretty, there's no whitening anywhere on the back. I'm thinking this centering is definitely going to knock it down to a 9. But even still, it was so much fun to pull this card. There's a little swirl in the bottom right corner. We have a 8. So I'm 100% sure this is due to the centering on this side, but I was expecting maybe a 9, not an 8, but it's really noticeable, so it's fine. On to the next. I have a ton of cards that I can grade. This is the Mew from Celebrations, but I just can't afford to grade every single card that I have. So these are only like the best cards that I can send. I know a lot of people send in like cool Charizard V-Stars and all this other stuff, which they aren't too valuable, but they're still valuable. But if you don't get the 10 on it, you're just taking a hit. So I only sent cards that even if they got a 9, I'd still be doing pretty well on them. We have the Mew from Celebration, the shiny gold, with a Gem Mint 10. So this one is actually not for sale. This one does not belong to me. I graded a few cards for my cousins, and this is one of them. I'll let you guys know which cards aren't for sale. There's only a few of them. This is another one, the Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike. This is the alt art version. This one's also not for sale. This belongs to my cousin, and it's going to get a mint 9. Honestly, not one of my favorite artworks. I think this looks a lot like a regular VMAX, so I'm fine not having it. Moving on to the next. I forgot it wasn't a Japanese card. It was an English card, and this is it. The first edition Typhlosion from Neo Genesis. This is a T18 version. It says 18 out of 111. There is one that says 17. We're going to take a close look at this. So let me put this down. I honestly thought this had a chance at a 10. There is that one little white dot at the top middle portion, but the corners looked really, really good. There was no scratching. Centering looked honestly pretty good. It didn't look off center. I'm trying to get in the right light, but the back is amazing. As for the front, there's no scratches on the hollow foil. It looks super, super clean. The bright light is really helping to see if there's anything at all. There was no damage in any of the corners. Ken Sugimori artwork, please, please, please. Oh no. Oh man, I was really, really hoping for the 10 on this one. Oh, still such a cool card, man. A 10 would have been insane. First edition Neo Genesis. I got this card at a card show near me. I traded for it. I traded 3 cards. I traded a T17 Typhlosion in Japanese and a PSA 8. I traded a PSA 4 Blaine's Charizard in Japanese as well. And I also traded one other card. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it'll be on screen. So let me know if you think that was going to be a good trade or not, because this is what I got out of it. A raw copy. I graded and it got a 9. Still super, super awesome for me to be able to even have a card like this. This is not a cheap card by any means, even in a 9. We still have tons of great cards. That wasn't, that was just the creme de la creme. But we got a waifu card. We got the Marnie. Unfortunately, also not for sale. This is one of my cousins. So for those of you who don't like vintage, we have the Marnie for you. We got everything for you. 2020 first set from Sword and Shield. It is the full art Marnie. Very, very playable card, which is also very popular character, so it's an amazing card all around. We have a Gem Mint 10. That's what we like to see. This isn't my card, but this is definitely one of the cards I would have loved to own. Only a few cards left. We have a Cynthia's Ambition from Crown Zenith. A lot of Crown Zenith because I opened a ton of it and it's super, super cool. Moving on to our next, we have Cynthia's Ambition from Crown Zenith. Opened a ton of Crown Zenith. I really, really like this set. Cynthia is also an awesome character. Not too big of a fan of a Gastrodon. Maybe she could have put her Garchomp there. But we do have a Nearmint 8. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, okay, maybe it's really bottom heavy and right side heavy. All right. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Got a ton of other 10s and beautiful cards. Back to Japanese. We have a full art Pikachu. So this is actually one of the cards I saw already. It is going to be a Gem Mint 10. I pulled this on my 100 subscriber live stream. I pulled this on my birthday last year as well. I opened a box of VMAX Climax. I pulled this and the Sylveon out of the same box. So crazy box, and they both pulled a 10. Super, super awesome card. The only reason I saw it is because it was the first one on the list. So when I was checking the tracking for this, I scrolled down a little bit and I accidentally caught a glimpse of it, but whatever. We have Professor Oak's Setup. This is actually not the one I just pulled on stream like a few weeks ago or like a month ago. I had pulled this again on my own. It was off camera. Really, really awesome card. A lot of nostalgia in this one when you get to pick your first Pokemon in red, blue, and yellow. We're going to get a Mint 9. All right, I'll take that. Cosmic Eclipse. Very, very awesome set. I think this one did have like whitening or something wrong with it, which is why I got that grade. I think there's a little nick in the top. I'm okay with it. Mewtwo V-Star. Now this is a funny card. This is one I pulled off camera, but I did pull another one on camera and I gave that one away. And then I opened Crown Zenith for myself and pulled it again. So that's karma for you. We have a Mewtwo V-Star from Crown Zenith, one of the top cards in the set, coming in with a Gem Mint 10. Amazing. Perfect. I've never pulled a gold, which I really wish I pulled a gold from Crown Zenith, but a Mewtwo V-Star, I'll definitely take it. And out of 10, perfect. We have a vintage back Japanese card. Ooh, okay, another one. Base set Ninetales. I really, really thought this one could get a 10. We're going to take a close look at this one because this is another vintage card that I thought had potential for a 10. The only thing holding it back, as you can see, is this left side centering. It's a little bit small, but I was really hoping that it could still pass the 10. I'm going to take a look at the front, where you don't see any scratches, you don't see any print lines. Front centering, I think, is actually better than the back, which is why I had some confidence in this. But also base set cards, the difference between a 9 and a 10 is everything. So if this doesn't get a 10, honestly, it's not really worth too much. But if you still want it, it's still for sale. Like I said in the beginning, everything's for sale except for a few cards. And we have a Mint 9. So I kind of expected that. I knew the centering wasn't great, but still took a shot at it. A few more cards to go. We have a Scyther EX. So this is a card that I purchased from a lot on eBay. The lot was $70. It was a great price because it also came with a Lapras EX and a Dragonite EX, which is what I'm just remembering what I traded for the Typhlosion. Now the Dragonite did have a crease. The Lapras was super creased. But as you can see, this one was so clean. There's a small white dot here in this corner, small white dot in that corner. Centering isn't perfect, but there was also not really any scratches on the front. The lines you see are part of the artwork. That's just how it was drawn. And I know centering's a little bit hard with the EX bottom, but it's honestly, I think, pretty good centering. I'm not an expert, but I'm really hoping for at least a 9. I think that would make me happy. I know it's not getting the 10 with those white dots, but we have a near mint 8. Vintage cards are just so difficult. I feel like you can just guarantee one grade off of whatever you're thinking if you're grading a vintage card. A few more cards to go. We have Zeraora V, pulled on my birthday. It was pulled by one of my cousins. I let everyone open packs on my birthday last year. Super, super cool card. I don't really have an attachment to Zeraora as a Pokemon or Chilling Reign, to be honest. So while this is a cool card, I don't have much attachment to it. Not sad to let this one go. But this one is going to get a nice, an alternate art Gem Mint 10. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. We have the Pikachu from Crown Zenith. I actually purchased one of these for a different relative and decided, oh, you know what? I should just grade my own. I purchased a PSA 10 and then decided let me grade my own. This one, I have a few of them. I tried to send my best ones. This one is a little light on the left. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I was sending this. This is probably going to get a 9 based on the other cards. Yep, mint 9. I think the backs of everything is like super nice, but I can just tell right away that left centering is way off. And for the last card, I already know what it's going to be. It is going to be another Pikachu. This one definitely has better centering. Beautiful, beautiful card. I love that it's like a full art textured, but also has the AR vibe to it. So let's go ahead and for the last card of this submission, get a PSA 10. That's awesome. I absolutely love getting PSA cards back, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this return. Like I said before, all of these cards, except for a few of them, are going to be for sale. Link down below for my eBay. Hit me up on Instagram, and maybe we can work something out. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.